Hi family, my name is Melita. If you don't know that because you're new here. If you're new, welcome, and if you're old, welcome back. So in this video, I will be showing you how I achieve these jumbo 2-strand twists using Brazilian wood hair. Listen, at this point, I am a #1 fan of Brazilian wood. Like, where have I been? Look at these twists. Look at how juicy and soft, just fluffy they look. I can literally sit here and talk about these jumbo twists or Brazilian wood all day, but you're here to see how I achieve this look. This is such a nice protective styling. And by the way, I have 18 twists in total. I used 3-pack. I did it under 3 hours because I did it during the day, so I was stopping on and off for the kids and stuff like that. And the fact that I was recording, I believe that's why it took that long. If I wasn't, it would have been shorter than that. And this twist, their waist length, so they're pretty long, but I love it. Like and also, if you want to know how to get their ends taper, then you definitely have to keep on watching. And let's get to. So my hair is nice and clean. If you see white cast in there, that's just products. And I'm gonna start parting my hair. Now, as you can see, my hair is not stretched, and we're doing Brazilian wool. You want your hair to be stretched for it to blend in properly. So I'm going to show you how you can get your hair stretched in between. Okay, so I'm going to apply some oil into my hair because we're using yarn. You want your hair to be very moist under the yarn so your hair does not dry out. Now I ended up parting my hair into 2 sections in a back later. So this is how you can get it stretched before the twist time. You part your hair and then twist it. That's why I like to pre-section my hair before the actual styling, because if my hair is not stretched, it gives me time to stretch my hair. Then 2, I know how many packs of hair I need and stuff like that. It just worked easier that way for me when I pre-section my hair. Now I'm gonna apply oil to each section as I'm twisting it. That's what I'm gonna do to the entire hair, just to make sure again we keep it moist. Like, it's important. I can't stretch it enough. Brazilian wood is yarn can dry out your hair. So if you are putting yarn in your hair, I sound like a broken record, but put oil in it. Make sure your hair is super moist. Like, it's very important. Okay, so I'm just gonna take out some of my baby hair. That way when it's time to do my edges, I don't have to go in and pull out hair. Now I go ahead and split that hair into 2 and lay the Brazilian wood in between. Use my butterfly clip to hold it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and rubber band it because I'm using the rubber band method. So if you don't know how to grip, that's not a problem. I got you. Now my rubber band is always drenched in oil as well. Whenever I'm using the rubber band more, I make sure it's drenched in oil because you avoid it snagging your hair, you avoid breakage. Listen, protective styling is meant to retain length and grow your hair, not damage your hair. So take all the protective measure that you need. Then I'm gonna go ahead now with some more oil. Like, I put enough. And then this is how I get the ends taper. Remember back in the days when the expression hair was not taper, we usually pick it and comb it out. Yes, you can do this to the wool and you'll get a much more taper end and avoid your ends from unraveling. Like when I did the bob 2-strand twist, I put rubber band and cut it. That was cute. But for the longer jumbo twist, it looks better in my opinion when the ends are tapered and they're not blunt cut. So if you want to achieve the same style that I'm doing, you can go ahead and comb the end. Now I did say this hair was waist length, but in my opinion, when I was looking at it after, I'm like, wait, this is more like butt length. But yeah, you get it. So how I cut my hair to get it to at least fall that long is I want a waist length. So when I was cutting it, I cut it down to my hips instead of using tape measure to measure. It was just easier that way because not everyone have tape measure. So since I knew I wanted butt length, waist length, I cut it down to my hip, because when you're twisting the hair, it rolls up and some inches go along. So when you do it that way, you give yourself extra hair, then you can get the exact length that you want. You see the ends are nice and taper. And yeah, so another thing I'm gonna mention is if you want your hair to look jumbo and nice and fluffy, when you are twisting, do not twist tight. I'm going to reference back to my Brazilian wood bob when I was twisting that one, because I had a lot of hair parts, so I wanted them to be a lot smaller. I went ahead and twisted it tight, and that's how the twist was looking small. But I believe it was the same 20 strands of hair. But this one, since it's like 18 hair and I wanted them to look nice and full and jumbo, as I was twisting, he didn't even know I was recording. As I was twisting, I went ahead and twist loosely, which you will see again. So watch when I'm twisting. Yeah, comb the ends. Don't forget that. Okay. So yeah, so as you can see there, I'm twisting with no pressure or whatnot. I'm just wrapping the hair around, and that's about it. Now when you get your hair ready, you can go ahead and add a little bit of shine and gem on your real hair just to smooth it out a little bit if it's not fully stretched from the pre-sectioning twist, and you will be fine. after I'm done twisting the hair, I'm gonna go ahead and add my accessory, which will be my carries. And what I do when I'm adding my carries is I sew it, that way it lasts as long as I want it to last. I take it out when I'm ready, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna apply some more oil on my scalp. That's how I keep my hair moist during the week. I moisturize my hair every 2 to 3 days, but for the most part every 3 days, because when you have yarn in, like I said, yarn dries out your hair. If you have ever had yarn in, it's a nice protective styling, but you also have to take some other protective measure to make sure you retain length. And this is how you get the ends taper. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not yet subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. When you do, hit the notification bell so you will never miss an upload from me again. I will catch you in my next video. Bye.